Hey guys, it's Princess and today I'm here with...
It's a Han.
So we are going to be checking out Tom Macdonald's new song. It's called Charlie and I think we both know what this song is going to be about. I've recently talked about Charlie Kirk on the channel. If you guys want to check out that video, I'll leave it up here somewhere. Before we get into this video, I want to know, like, what are your thoughts in light of everything that's happened? What's your consensus view?
I feel like people are very split in opinions here. I mean, you go on TikTok and you have on the one side people who don't care about it, and on the other side you have people who are deeply distraught by this. And I feel like I fall in the middle of there somewhere, and I feel like that's what we're going to discuss today.
Okay, so
what about you?
I'd say I'm very much on the side of empathy and compassion. I'm more in favour of humanity over, like, getting into the nitty and gritty of, like, the things that he said and the political aspect of it.
I get that.
So yeah, let's just see what Tom Macdonald has to say. Yesterday, in a violent act of cowardice, an assassin took Charlie Kirk's life. My heart goes out to his wife, his 2 children, and to his millions of loyal supporters. All proceeds from this song will be donated. Rest in peace, Charlie. Where are they going to be donated to?
Yeah, he didn't even say anywhere. He just says it's going to be donated.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now. Woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Damn. Is that it? Damn. He made that so quickly. Like, Charlie Kirk was shot, like, literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, and this has 2 million views.
Yeah. I think something that he touched on that I've seen a lot of is people celebrating. What do you think about people who are celebrating his death? Because on the one hand, I can see people who've been harmed by his rhetoric. Like, I can see people who feel hurt by some of the things that he said in regards to, like, people who are, like, Muslims, in regards to black people, in regards to LGBTQ, in regards to Palestinians. Like, I can see why people feel angry at him.
And feminists as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
he had a lot of people that disliked him.
Yeah, because he did speak about a lot of groups. He had a lot of opinions,
right?
Actually, I feel like I want to, like, preface this by saying that you can never tell anyone how to feel a certain type of way. Like, in situations like this, people are going to have different reactions, and I think it's kind of wrong to make people feel a way that they don't feel.
Yeah.
And this goes...
You can't force feeling bad if you don't feel bad.
Exactly. Like, you can't force someone to feel empathetic when they don't feel empathetic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you also can't condemn someone for feeling empathetic,
yes,
you know?
I agree.
I feel like
I saw people saying, like, oh, why is Dean Withers crying?
Yeah, I saw that too. And
hold on a minute. He just watched a video of Charlie Kirk getting shot.
Right.
That video was graphic.
We are all human beings.
It's human. It's a human reaction.
Yeah, like, when I watched that video, you saw the video as well.
Yeah.
When I watched that video,
it was extremely graphic.
I was disturbed.
Yeah.
And you know me, I watch gore, guys. I am a Final Destination fan. Like, I watch a lot of gore, but that video literally disrupted my soul. Like,
something that really concerns me is the fact that, one, it was just available. Anyone can see it at any time, at any age.
Yeah.
And it was so graphic.
Gosh.
And I feel like, to me, a human response to seeing something like that is, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And compassion.
Exactly.
I immediately felt bad.
So did I.
His kids were in the crowd.
When I watched that video, I couldn't help but feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
And I feel like it kind of concerned me that that wasn't everyone's first reaction. Like, obviously, guys, it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
I understand why people may feel relieved by his death. I understand why people, you know, are quote unquote celebrating
or processing it in a sense that seems like they're happy.
Yeah, but I feel like if your initial reaction after seeing that video was yes, wow,
yeah. And I think what Dean Withers said was fair when he said, like, I'm not going to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the guy.
Right.
And I don't agree with the things that he said.
And can we guys say,
but I refuse
guys.
Right. I refuse to celebrate his death.
Same.
I'm not going to do it. Like, regardless, and I think that's something that I was talking about in my last video. It's like, you can hold compassion and empathy with someone whilst completely disagreeing with them.
Exactly, because two things can exist
be true
at the same time. And
I just think the people who are saying, like, oh, good riddance, and like I'm glad he's gone and stuff like that, it's like, you're not doing anything. Like, you're encouraging violence. And at the end of the day, the people who are, like, celebrating his death, if you're celebrating, to me, it suggests that you almost needed to be angry at him to feel good. Like, if you're happy...
What do you mean by that?
As in, like, the anger is, like, an attachment to him as what he represents or whatever. Because for me, right, if somebody who I didn't like and, like, I just don't like them, I'm not going to be super happy when they die because I'm, like, neutral towards them. I'm not attached to them in a sense that I need them to make me feel happy or sad. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, the people who are happy, it's like, in a way, you're sending to me, it seems like you needed him as someone to die so you can celebrate as if you've achieved justice, when what are you actually celebrating?
Do you get
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, people are like, oh, justice. Like, what justice?
If anything.
At the end of the day, guns are still allowed in America.
Yeah.
And people are still dying. In fact, there was another shooting the same day. There was another school shooting.
There's a school shooting a couple of weeks before that as well.
Right.
Another thing that I've been seeing as well is that whenever someone does try to talk about his whole situation, they bring in, like, other stuff going on in the world.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, we can talk about different topics at the same time.
Yes,
like,
it's so
you know, one doesn't take priority over the other. Like,
but what about the kids in the like, we will talk about those. Like, we care about that happening as well. But I feel like people are so quick to dismiss.
I feel like they're using it kind of like as a weapon to, like, shut people, like, to stop people from feeling any kind of empathy towards the whole situation.
Clock it. You waited till we left. Clock it. Snuck in here. Clock it. Went through our stuff. Clock it. Stole the phone. Clock it. Downloaded a Text Now app. Clock it. Made a number. Clock it. Text whoever you want.
I feel that way as well. And I feel like in situations like this, when someone dies, empathy should be the first response. Like, I don't know if that's a crazy take. But, like, I don't know if that's a crazy take. But, like, when someone's shot like that, I feel like instead of being divisive, we should just be like, let's all come together. Because someone just died. Like, God forbid that people start bringing up stuff I've said. If, like, I was supposed to wait, God forbid.
Yeah.
And like, but remember what she said?
Like, guys, I'm not saying that we should remember the stuff he said, because
Yeah.
we can go through a whole list.
We can talk about it.
We can talk about the stuff he said. It's actually very fucked up. And we know that as black women, Charlie doesn't really support us.
And that's the thing, yeah. People be like, well, Charlie Kirk doesn't like you, so why do you feel bad for it?
Which is crazy, especially if you think you're a good person.
Right.
Because how can you you now say like, oh, because this person doesn't like me, because I'm not gonna feel any kind of
right.
You
like,
basically just
what
said
he feels about me has got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Like, I can feel bad. Like, what's he gonna do with me?
Like, I've heard people say as well, like, guys, you shouldn't feel bad because he wouldn't feel any kind of. That's what differentiates us, actually.
Right.
Like,
that's what makes me different from him. Because I can feel empathy, and I do believe in empathy, even if he doesn't believe. Because have you seen that clip of people say Charlie Kirk doesn't believe in empathy?
Yeah, I saw that.
He said it doesn't exist. That's what Charlie Kirk thinks.
The main point here is we are different from Charlie.
Right.
Like, another thing I've also seen is should we go about that later, about the whole gun thing and the irony of it all, about
talk
guns.
about it. Yeah,
so obviously, like, Charlie was pro-gun, and he literally said something, quote unquote, that people's death about guns is just a small price that we have to pay for the Second Amendment and the safety of our guns. Again, let's just preface it by saying that I am not pro-gun at all. I think guns do more harm than they do good. I mean, guys, look at the percentage of people who look at the school shootings. Like, come on, like, guns do more bad than they have ever done good. Like,
agreed.
Let's say that.
Yes.
I even lost my point. Hold on. What was I saying?
You were saying about how he's pro-gun.
Oh, right. So yeah, obviously everyone's like finds it funny that, like, they find it comical that his death resulted in the very thing that he was for. Yeah. And again, I feel like, yes, that is ironic, but it's not funny because
I don't find it funny.
It's not funny. It's ironic. Yes. It's ironic, but it's not funny. And I feel like the people who were out there saying that, like, celebrating the fact that he was hit by a gun, and then also the fact that he was killed by a gun, and then also claim to be against guns, I think it's contradictory. Because if you were against guns, you wouldn't be celebrating the death of someone,
right? Regardless of whether you like them or not,
regardless of who it is.
I completely agree with that, and I think that, like, people are, in times like this, you really get to see, like, people's true colors, and it's like people are trying to police other people. They're like, oh, well, they're like, oh, black people who feel bad, like, this must be satire, and it's like, what? Yeah. Like, when
I'm seeing people get cancelled for feeling bad.
It's like,
and I don't think that's right, because we all
human.
Feel like
everyone watched that video of him get shot in the neck and blood, like, coming out of his neck.
Yeah.
I think that's a natural response. Yeah. That's a natural thing to feel bad. Like, you're allowed to feel bad, and I think you're also allowed to be like, oh, you know what, like, I'm hurt by him. Yeah. I think two things, you can feel that way.
I'm so pro, like, feeling the way that you feel about things. Like, guys, if you feel bad, you feel bad. If you don't feel bad, you don't feel bad. And it's like, no one should tell you how to feel.
Exactly. I don't
know.
I agree.
I don't know since when people are now getting cancelled for,
it's ridiculous. If you hope he rests in peace, you'll sell out to the black community because how dare you, because he didn't like you. Yeah. But, like, but it's like, that's just how I feel though. And it's like, I'm not going to change how I feel. And another thing I want to talk about is HBCUs are being targeted when the person who shot Charlie Kirk is a white person, a white boy. Like, and it really just makes me think, like, in times like this, when people are angry, they don't know where to put their anger, so they scapegoat different people. And usually black people are the scapegoats. And I read that, like, 4 HBCUs had to, like, shut down because of threats and stuff. And it really makes me think, like, wow, people need to just heal themselves. Like, stop projecting your anger outwards.
Guys, we saw the picture of the suspect being arrested. He was not
He's not black. God forbid he was black. God forbid that he was black, but he's not black.
Honestly.
And it's like, this is white on white crime. Yeah. Can we talk about it? Like, let's talk about it, because we know if it was a black guy, they would have been like,
100%.
Oh, there's a typical demographic, typical black culture. Like, and it's like, at the end of the day, nobody's talking about the guy who shot him is white. And I think that's something that we should also point out as well. But overall, I do hope he rests in peace. Yeah. And I don't feel bad for saying that. And even though his wife might have agreed with some of the things that he said, I hope that they are okay. I hope that they aren't too badly mentally affected by the whole situation. And I hope in times like this, people choose compassion and empathy over, like, hatred. And it is ironic, but to me it was more symbolic of the fact that certain rigid ideals are falling. Like, this whole control and fear aspect that people like him embody it's falling, because it doesn't work. Like, the stuff that he was saying about traditional and, like, women, like, you know, like, aren't useful, whatever, like, that's not like the reality that we're living in right now. That isn't gonna work. And those kind of ideas are falling away. Like this whole like patriarchal control mindset, we have to control and dominate, it's not going to last for long. And I think that is something that should be acknowledged. Should it be celebrated? I don't think so. I don't believe it should be. I don't think any life being lost should ever be celebrated, because at the end of the day, humanity always matters more. Like at the end of the day, beside politics, human lives matters more. And people get so attached to their political party that liberal becomes their identity, and they're like, well, I'm liberal and like he's conservative, so I hate him.
The crazy thing about all of this is that Charlie Kirk was not a politician. Guys, he was a guy who does podcasts.
Right.
He was a guy with a podcast. He was not a politician.
Right.
Which is, I feel like...
And he grew a platform.
Yeah. I feel like that
Debating.
just makes it... He's like, you know, Candace Owens?
Yes.
He's like the guy equivalent of him.
They're the same. They're the same.
They are the same. So it's just like, imagine Candace Owens getting shot. I know, because people...
I'm kind of worried for her.
People think Charlie Kirk is a politician. That's why I'm saying this.
Oh,
like,
right. Yeah.
Him and Candace Owens, they're the same. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
It's not Trump level. It wasn't an assassination, guys. It was a regular guy who got killed because, you know... his ideals. And I'm not going to call them views. They were more ideals, you know.
And they were his ideals. Very emphasis on him. Like, just because you feel bad for him doesn't mean you support anything that he says.
Right.
Let's make that very clear, because we don't support most of the things that he says. With the demographic that he's talking about.
I don't support anything that he says.
Literally.
I don't think I've ever gone to a Charlie Kirk video. Like, you
And
didn't do
agree.
anything. And you're like, I'm worried for him. Like, no. I'm always for the person he's fighting. And I'm always thinking, like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Like, genuinely, I don't read for him at all.
But then it's crazy to me, though, because liberals will be like, well, we're better than conservatives, but you're celebrating. Like,
liberals are saying they're better than conservatives.
Yeah, because their ideas are better. They'll say like, oh, we're better than... Or the Democrats will say that we're better than the Republicans, right? But if you're celebrating his death, you're the same. Like, if you're celebrating him dying, like, you're no better than what, like, the harm that he was caused. Because you're literally celebrating the harm of someone else.
Yeah, I do feel like... either unknowingly or knowingly, when you do celebrate someone getting, you know, killed by a gun, you are inciting more and more violence
100%.
Because you're pushing the narrative, you're pushing the idea that this is the only way that we can solve our problems.
Yes. Instead of having a conversation like this.
It's not, because guys, when you literally say, oh yes, you are literally rewarding, like classical conditioning, guys, you are literally rewarding.
Come on, psychology.
You're rewarding the gunman. You're literally saying, good job.
Yeah.
You did so
and then guess
good.
what? The gunman's gonna be inspired and go shoot someone else.
Yeah, and so are other people. Oh, look at the praise he's getting.
And then when it's your fave and people are celebrating, now what?
Yeah.
Now what? It's not good for anyone. People doing stuff like this doesn't benefit anyone. Because at the end of the day, it sends a message that freedom of speech, don't speak up, because if you do, I might shoot you. And what good does that do?
Yeah, I don't think...
If you're scared that you might get shot if you have an opinion or say something like people don't like or you're controversial.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of TikToks being like, I'm never saying anything about politics online, which is so wrong.
It's
because
wrong.
we are human beings.
Your voice matters.
Free will. Yeah.
Exactly. And you should feel comfortable to speak up.
Exactly.
And not worry that someone's going to aim a sniper at you and shoot you. From 200 yards, by the way. Yeah. He was far away. How did he even get him?
Bro.
Guys.
He was a pro.
He was... I don't think... He was a student, bro. There's no way he was a student. This guy. This is your ops, guys. That's not no pro, guys.
$32,000. This scholarship is available for
I can hit, like, I've seen some of his debates and I've watched him, right? But it's like, I feel like when you don't attach yourself to these politicians and you realize they're human beings with opinions, and a lot of the time they say silly stuff, you don't get overly emotional about it. Because at the end of the day, he's a human being who poos like everybody else. Like, why am I going to cry over what he said? Like, he actually poos and eats just like me. Like, he said something that he thinks, he genuinely believes what he says. And that's good for him. I don't have to believe what he says.
Yeah.
It's not my reality. It's not true for me. What he says about, like, black people, whatever, doesn't relate to me. I can't relate. So,
and I feel like
let's not pretend there's not people who actually agree with what he's saying.
Right. Like, I've always said this, like, what's it? A Republican is not just going to turn liberal.
No.
Like, overnight. Like, you are who you are. Like, you are who you are.
I feel like...
I'm not going to just turn into a Republican. Like, I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm just
but
not.
Also, it's like, you can... Not saying that you agree with it, but you can see how someone can come to those conclusions.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that think like that. And he reflects a lot of people's shadow, right? And a lot of people, like, live in their shadow and they say the same things. And it's like, when you, like, heal and you realize, like, we all have a shadow side. Like, we all have things that we say or think that we probably shouldn't say or think, right? And that's why you, like, integrate and become wiser, so you have a more whole, well-rounded opinion. So it's like, why would I be like, oh, I hate you, da da da, when it's like he's just projecting most of the time. A lot of the time he's speaking from his own bias, and his bias is his bias. Like, and it relates to a lot of people who also agree with that bias. I don't agree with that bias.
I guess it just depends on how secure you are in yourself, because you see the things you're saying about black people. I don't agree, so I didn't care. Like, straight up.
No, thank you. God forbid. No,
I know.
That's horrible. Like, honestly, I think it's horrific, and I don't like it at all. I don't like what it says for the political state of the world. I don't like what it says, what message it sends. I feel like people are like, oh, there's justice. You know this is going to lead to more violence, right? You know that him being a martyr now is going to encourage...
I wouldn't really call it justice.
It's not.
I wouldn't really call it justice.
Bro, him dying is only going to provoke people who are already angry. It's going to make them angrier.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, the left! How dare they? They're getting angry because of this whole thing.
Yeah, like, and I think that song is clear evidence of that.
Right. I think Gen Z has a problem with selective empathy, and I think a lot of people are really far from their heart.
Yeah, and I feel like we've been known that though.
Yeah,
like,
it's scary
guys,
to me.
Even in this whole week, did you about the arena situation with the girl on the tube?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
we are so far gone. Okay, so basically, we don't agree with everything that Charlie Clark has said, but we are such, what's the word? We really just want to...
Empaths?
No, not empaths. It's more like we are like for...
Okay.
Like, what's the word for? Like, we're such...
Support?
Yeah, like, we're such supporters for, like, feeling how you...
Want to feel.
How you want
compassion,
to feel. Yeah.
empathy.
If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. And I don't agree with telling people, like, you're wrong or you're cancelled or whatever for feeling like that with the whole situation, because...
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts. We would love to know what you guys think of the whole situation. Yeah. I'll leave Itahan's links down in the description. Do you want to plug anything?
I just do like content, like vlogs and that, so go watch that out.
If you're going to check out her vlogs, I'll put them in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay, bye.